Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lotus the Sage. I appreciate your time. So today we have another pick a card, and today's pick a card is going to be something's in the air. What is it? So we're going to go look into what that something might be for you, the signs that you want to be looking out for, and possibly the area in which the something is happening in. Okay, so for pile 1 we have a rooster tail quartz. Pile 2 we have Peridot. In pile 3 we have Quartz with Tourmaline. Okay, lovelies, take a second, resonate with the crystal or whatever pile might be calling to you, and I'll see you at your choice. Welcome my pile 1, my rooster tail. We're going to spread out your cards and get into your messages. Okay, my collective, let us see what's in the air for you. So we have the Prince. Beautiful. This card talks about study, discipline, going through tests and trials, exams, interviews. It's a test of will. It's allowing you to level up. It's sort of showing your character and your integrity, your nobility in a sense. So what's in the air for you is a sense of growth, room and possibility for development. Make sure that your heart is fully in what you're doing, or else your true intentions will be known and your feelings will sort of allow the situation to fall. Accept the responsibility of whatever tasks that you're embarking on now in all facets of its responsibility. Continue with your determination and focus, because your success is inevitable if your intentions are pure. Love that. Okay, what else? Healing with Chiron and Jupiter expansion. Absolutely, when we're talking about growth. So I feel like this Chiron is talking about the tests in particular, obviously also the growth, personal development, your own personal superpowers, your divinity, your softness, your pain. And the expansion of Jupiter, hence obviously the expansion of, like we talked about, but benevolence and your beliefs and seeking and travel and positivity, foreign cultures, teachers, teachings, lessons, classes, lectures, etc. Your true potential. That's really what this test is about. You're going through the trials to step into your full and true potential. A test of will. That's what's in the air for you. Beautiful. Okay, what sign should you look out for? Ooh, tsunami, wake-up call. And winter solstice, reflection. I feel like it's sort of the sudden realization. It's sort of giving me that tower energy of divine intervention, and especially coming out underneath healing in Chiron. You know, it's sort of like this wake-up call to you, you know, this personal development, this possibly transforming generational trauma or ancestral trauma, the cleansing of away of an old part of yourself, or like we said, a leveling up, a maturing, an evolution of some kind, releasing the self-doubt. And that reflection here is on how you can expand. You know, it's sort of a type of epiphany that happens for you in this phase. of this. It doesn't feel like a chance encounter, or a chance situation. It feels like something that is revealed at the perfect time, as it always is. And that realization is sort of what sets you in motion. So the signs I'm feeling are, in particular, is water, big waves, water sounds, any sort of like movies with water or tsunamis or surfing or anything like that. I'm also getting winter stuff also, but particularly I'm getting like quiet winters, like cottagey. I'm getting a lot of deer, a lot of hiking trails, that kind of winter. So it can be scenes, it can be a place that you're in or visiting, it can be in your winter season, who knows. But those are the signs that you could be looking out for. And also it can be when the seasons change. From spring to winter or winter to spring. Okay, how should you interpret these messages? How can you embody them? How can you integrate them? Long Bubby Susie says shame. Reminding yourself to let go of the shame. You are beautiful and you are loved. Every part of you, your journey is beautiful. Even the ugliest moments you have, your heart and soul are pure. That makes you beautiful. You're secretly scared that you're not enough. And again, this is why these trials are coming through. This is why this ancestral generational trauma, the inherited issues, so to speak, this is the test that you're going through so you can expand and level up and transcend that particular shame is keeping you small and hidden. Accept yourself now. That's the wake-up call. That blue light. They want you to shine like the sun. Brighten it up. Warm it up. Allow yourself to see who you truly are. And seeing that you're doing the very best that you can. You are lovable and you are complete. Oh, beauties. That's hard. I feel this. Let's see some tarot. When I did this reading earlier for myself, so I removed my energies from the collective readings, as much as I can, of course, and they ended up playing out somewhat on which area of your life it might be more heavy. But again, take this in all areas of your life, but it might be a little bit more specific. But we'll see what happens. We have the Page of Fire. The Emperor. Queen of Water. And the Moon in reverse. I love this. I'm feeling that this is an overall energy, meaning in a much more internal and ethereal type of energy. It's again making me come back to this wake-up call with this Page of Fire. This sort of like the spark has been ignited, or the light has been shone on your own personal power. Hence this test of what you're going through, of what they want you to level up into, what your spirit is calling to tap into your emotions and how you feel, to reflect and look back on some of the inherited issues, the self-doubt, and trying to release all of that energy, to bring things to light. Like I said, come out of this like reflective moon energy. Well, I didn't say that, but that's what I was feeling with that blue energy when I was talking about let your sun shine, bring in the warmth. You know, it's so perfect. And again, with the moon in the reverse, when these are things that have been in the shadow or that need attention now, and you're ready to look at it, hence the reflection is here, hence the expansion, hence the letting go of this, that you're doing the best you can, and you are loved and lovable, and you are complete. They want you now just to recognize your own power and to step into your sovereignty. Okay, let's get some tea leaf cards to give some extra energies. On the Page of Fire, we have Nest. An emotional, secure, loving family is important to you. Yeah, hence probably why this tie was so difficult, or is so difficult to sort of release. you know, sort of an expectation, or no, it is just a straight up expectation of what you should be, do, think, tradition, etc. Then over Emperor, yep, misunderstanding, wall. And I'm getting that misunderstanding has to do with you, misunderstanding part of why you have to go through this particular phase, or why it's been so difficult. You know, and there's a misunderstanding of people not understanding you is what I'm getting at, which has left you in this sort of place of shame and blame. And Spirit's like, you no longer have to be here. This is your wake-up call. That's what's in the air. Over the Queen of Water, you have shield. You need to defend yourself. Yeah, with your emotions, right? The sensitivity of you, and that's why they're asking you to step into that Emperor power. And maybe when you have done that before, you've sort of been, again, shamed, shunned, blamed. And now they're like, no, you need to defend your soft nature also with the strength of the Emperor. Shield and protect yourself, regardless of the misunderstandings. And then older woman over the moon, dealings or relationships with an older woman. They did talk a lot about ancestral stuff and generational trauma. Maybe that has to do with one of the major matriarchal characters or archetypes in your life. This can be you also, obviously. It can also deal with a feminine type of energy or a nurturing type of energy, whoever that may have been in your life, that may have placed consciously or unconsciously some of these inherited issues on you, which is why they need to be brought up to the surface, to release the shame and blame, for you to step into your power, to allow yourself to expand, for the optimism to return, for you to leap into this new opportunity, for you to move through these tests knowing that you will inevitably succeed because your intentions are right, to allow the softness to move through the pain, to release the shame, release it. So my beautiful collective of Pile 1, what's in the air for you is movement. It's a shifting and it's a realization. The signs to look out for: water, winter, melting, ice, surf stuff. We talked about that. Release this. Okay, my collective, I hope that was helpful. If it was in any way, please leave a like, subscribe, that'd be amazing. We'd love to hear your comments also. Until next time, keep watering your lives. Ciao. Welcome, my pal 2 who chose the Peridot. We're going to spread out your cards and then we'll get into your messages. Okay, my pal 2, let us see what's in the air for you. What something is in the air. Ooh. The seer. The seer talks about trying to stand out of your way, especially of your rational understanding of your senses, of what you see and you feel. They want you to see the truth for yourself. They want you to see the whole pattern before you make any decisions. And this is one that is arising within you. It's not necessarily something that you sought after. The seer is a gift of yours. That's what's in the air right now. You're being given the gift of sight. Beautiful. Clairvoyance might be a really big thing for you currently happening. Nice. Let's see what else. Mercury, communication. I heard spirit communication in particular, but being able to speak clearly also. Eloquently describe what's being shown is what they just said. And then, nice. Passion. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be your new passion, or it has been a past passion in your life. I feel like you're going to be really learning a lot about yourself and about other worlds, about ideas, about your own particular awareness. how your perception has changed, will change, how the narrative ultimately will change. I feel like you might be speaking about this eventually to the public in a very beautiful, creative, playful way. So what's in the air for you, my pal, too, is you're being given the gift of sight, wanting to see, being offered the chance to see something from a bigger and clearer perspective, and also being able to communicate that clearly and also interpret what you're being shown clearly and correctly, accurately. And you're gonna love it. Like, you're gonna love it. All right, what are the signs that you should look out for? Nurturing Gaia. And whale, breach. So what I'm getting is the natural world in particular. I'm getting a lot of green and flowers. I'm getting like botanical gardens in particular. Also getting whales, any shows to do with whales, or an overemphasis on aquatic animals. You might have an extra affinity to it. You might be going on some vacation and you get to swim with particular animals. You might be going to the jungle. Like, any of these little signs or shows, programs, things you're reading, keep that in mind. How should you or could you interpret these messages, these signs, how to integrate them, etc. Queen Ya Asantiua. Level up. Yeah, this is definitely a part of your leveling up, my beautifuls. This is interesting. She's giving me a vibe of like, because I was seeing very much the jungle, and I'm seeing like somebody with a machete going through the jungle, but this is like purposefully plowing fields or tilling the land. Like there's that energy. It's like there's something about actually hands in dirt or taking care of the earth in some way, shape, or form. Speaking of, she is a farmer to my memory now. She is like the known as the mother farmer, warrior queen. She's saying to raise your standards, to leap forward, and to lead your tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. The time to level up has come. This is now, this is the breach. It's this quantum leap that you're taking into this realm. This is amazing, Paltu. Life doesn't have to be linear. Remind yourself of this. And neither is growth. This leap or this breach might feel very dramatic, but it's absolutely necessary. But the secret to quantum leaps is that they happen little by little, small bits at a time. So you won't be overwhelmed by all of this, so don't fret that. So they're asking what inspired action can help you level up or help you nurture this particular gift that's coming in of sight. And divine timing is on your side, so Spirit is with you right now, helping with all of this. This is so lovely. Okay, let's see the tarot. When I was doing this earlier, it seemed to be giving us an idea of like what area possibly this was happening in your life or the feelings behind it. We have the Four of Water in reverse. Six of Fire. The Five of Earth in the reverse. And the Sun in the reverse. Okay, what I'm getting from this, my beautifuls, is you're not missing this opportunity to step into this level up, into this power. You're not going to leave yourself out from this initiation in a sense. You are still, fearful, hesitant, reluctant is more the word, I guess, slightly reluctant to really step into your full power, but you will get there. I have no doubt in my mind that you will. But right now there is still that hesitancy why that sun's in the reverse, that you don't want to fully be out and exposed yet until you've maybe more analyzed the information, more learning, more integration of the ideas, allowing yourself a little bit more curiosity within this particular energy frequency that you'll be playing in. That's amazing. Okay, let us get some more info on the tarot. So for the Four of Water, we have marriage. Again, I really do feel like this is a union of you and spirit. You really communicating, connecting with spirit, breaching that particular veil, you know, stepping into the fifth density, or at least seeing it visually, like in your perception. There is a true union happening here. This is really big. Six of Fire, Dragon, beware of self-delusion. They're asking, this is why nurturing and grounding is important. And also to trust in what you're being given to, that you don't delude yourself thinking that you're not seeing what you're seeing, or misbelieving some of the visions or insights that you do get. Trust it. That's what I'm feeling more from that self-delusion. And then over the Five of Earth, Axe, forces working against you. I feel like this is why I saw that clearing away. The axe here and her sort of, not a machete, but that's the vibe I'm getting. And that Five of Pentacles again in the reverse, being like, I'm not doing this way anymore, meaning playing small in a sense. I'm allowing myself to level up regardless of who is against my particular choices right now, or who doesn't get where this particular thing in the air is pushing you towards. And then with the Sun, we have bird, perched, waiting for news, package, letter. And that's for me, that communication that's here. It's like you're now really waiting on spirit. You're not being overly affected by the energies around you or people who might be against you. You don't care. You know, the self-delusion, it says beware of self-delusion. Like I said, I really do feel like it's not trusting yourself. That's where the self-delusion will come in. It has nothing to do with you faking the funk in a sense. No, this one is strictly about you believing in what is coming in for you, for this vision, for this excuse me, this quantum leap that you're doing, this level up, this passion that's been ignited, this creativity in you, this play also is really lovely. And I really do feel like there's like a lightness, even if there's certain things where people are just a hard naysayers around you, or your haters, whatever the case is. I'm feeling like a smirk from you. It's like, you guys can do whatever you want because your energy is not affecting me anymore. You guys have no idea. I'm not even on this plane anymore. I have stepped into my fourth or fifth density instead of staying in this third density. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I love that. Okay, my collective of pile 2. So what's in the air for you is, again, clear sight. Whether that just be clarity of situations, information, regardless, but it does feel like a lot more spiritual, but it also doesn't have to be. Just keep that in mind. But there is some type of merging with thought and spirit and action. There's pay attention to your dreams, they just said. Write down what you can remember. If you get any little insights about random things, they're saying just keep a note of it. They might be important later on. So the signs to look out for is nature, water, whales, birds. Integrate what you're feeling, seeing, communicate it, find that passion within, step into your full power. Oh, my beautiful collective, I hope that was helpful. I'm sending you so much love. If it was, please leave a like, comment, I would love that. Subscribe, that'd be amazing. Keep watering your lives. Ciao. Welcome my pal 3 who chose the Quartz with Tourmaline. We're going to spread out your cards and then we'll get into your messages. Let's see what's in the air for you. Nice. Lord of Light. What's in the air for you is they're asking you to, where is the light shining on places of your life that have been in the dark? What is lacking from your work? How can you restore your creative life? What action do you need to take now? What is the next stage of your situation? This is a card of challenge. They're asking you to explore the challenge. When you explore your resources, you'll always find solutions. It's a place of initiation. It's the budding of seeds. It's a measure of how you grow and change, how your thoughts, perceptions, beliefs, ideas, wants change. She's a seer of evolving and moving into the next stage. It seems like a collective message. It's giving you tasks to mature your skills. Something about earning your power. That's what it is. Earning this particular gift they want to give you. But you have to earn it. You have to go through some sort of a series of tests, in other words. So you are growing and being initiated right now. So that's what's in the air. Challenge for you to grow. Trust in your resources. The solution will be available to you. Okay, let's see what else. Yep. Aries, the radical. I just felt like radical change. Absolutely. That necessary, self-focus. That daring, that assertiveness, that a mission, on the mission. Very courageous, impulsive even a little bit, but radical. Yeah, that's what it is, a radical shift. And then, feelings, the moon. Yeah, it's because it's challenging, but it's the challenge that needs to happen for you. Your instincts need to be sharpened, Trusting in these gut reactions. Your conditioning, your habits, your feminine side too, your receptivity, your moods, and how you nurture yourself in general. So that's what seems to be coming in for you, my pal 3. Challenge for growth, radical growth, and a diving deep into the emotions and the reasons behind certain responses, reactions, or how you found yourself in a particular place in a particular situation. Okay, let's see what signs you should look out for. Waterfall, effortless. And fog, veiled. They just said the breaking sun, dawn in particular, misty mornings or evenings, a lot of water stuff for you. Clouds, rain. Yeah, your signs is going to be in the water. I'm getting that mainly because of the mist and fog and clouds and how steam, air, all that stuff. So that's the energy that I'm getting. I'm also getting that Lady of Light is going to be able to, with this veiled and effortless, be able to shed light on stuff that has been veiled to you prior. That's part of this challenge for you. This is part of the gift of the challenge once you get through it. It will feel almost effortless. So you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't see this. Like that's the feeling I'm getting. Cool. How do you interpret these signs? How to use them? How to integrate them? How might you be feeling about them? Lovely. 7 Sisters, creativity. They just said you'll be exploring all facets of yourself, therefore expressing and exploring more parts of your own divine creativity. You have cracked the veil. You will crack the veil. I heard step into the celebratory fire. The Seven Sisters is a part of like the family of master psychics. And they never age. Perfect. They just want you to create, to create, to create. So maybe these environments like misty mornings, waterfalls, rivers, lakes, that bubbling water, bubbling water, those things might invoke or allow that creativity to flow more easily for you. And that this will help multiply these gifts that are coming in for you, which is to help you move through these challenges. When they talk about the resources, the solution will be available. How creative will you allow yourself to be? Break out of your comfort zone and into your creative fertility. You have the power to create planets, and nobody else's opinion matters right now. Let your inner child play and awaken that spirit, awaken that creativity, manifest what you desire. I love that. Okay, let's see how the tarot is going to add to this, to these energies. We have the Chariot, Three of Water, Ace of Earth, and the Hanged Man. Number 12 or number 3 might be really significant for you. I'm hearing movement when it comes to reuniting with your own personal power and creativity, and allowing yourself to see your own creativity from a new perspective. It's almost like you see, let's say for example, you are a painter and you've always painted, but now you're sort of seeing something else within your paintings that you never saw before. Or you're trying like a different angle with your brush, or you're using the butt end of it all of a sudden now, and it's creating something really, you know what I'm getting at? Like you're finding something new within something that was already there. That's the energy that I'm feeling. Again, reconciling with a part of you that has been laying dormant and been in the fog for too long. Your feelings need to be expressed, and this is the fastest way to get them out for you. Whatever this creative endeavor is, whatever your interests, desires, and passions are, shift into that radically. I love that. Let's get some tea leaf cards on top of the tarot to get some more info over the Chariot. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. That Aries too, huh? Maybe there has been a little bit of that stubbornness within yourself before too. Again, why possibly your creativity has been fogged up or stifled is because you've been too stubborn with how to approach it. Maybe too rigid. Maybe maybe because your feelings had been locked in that you couldn't really get past that creative blockage. And now they're asking you just to ram through it, actually. Like, just to keep moving, especially with that Chariot. With the Three of Water, you have hat. You will be playing a different role. Absolutely. That's exactly what we feel here. Stepping into this creative power. Letting go of this whatever had a hold on you that kept you from being authentically expressive. Creatively, in particular. Over the Ace of Earth. Rooster. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. I honestly think, now that I'm looking at this here, it's like they want you to be a little bit more stubborn and brutal with your task, with this challenge. Like to go through it. Don't back away from the energy. Stick to it like there's nothing else. That's what it feels like now that I see this. An aggressive, stubborn person, you'll be playing a different role. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. It's like, I am not going to back down from what I've decided to do here. I'm going to finish this task. I'm going to complete it with flying colors. Over the Hanged Man. Fox, exactly. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Like we just talked about, that resourcefulness here. It's all you, my friend. They're asking you to be a little shrewd. To get to this energy of surpassing this challenge. Of trusting the instincts again. Of those gut reactions. Of the conditionings of yourself to paying attention to them. How are you, what is the embodiment of you? How are you really truly living out your full creative expression? How are you being daring and assertive and sparky and fiery when it comes to what you want, what your desires? Effortlessly go after what it is you want with that ram stubbornness, that Aries self-starterness, and the determination, like that fox and rooster, that mission, knowing what they're doing, on a mission, sly, cunning, ready to go. So use those intuitive powers, step into that courageous spirit, my beautiful collective pal 3, so that is what is in the air for you. Keep an eye out for those beautiful mornings, the water, this radical shift in your feelings, this emergence of more creativity and want to be more creative. Follow that. Sending you the most amount of love. I hope this was helpful. If it was in any way, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. I would love that. Until next time, keep watering your lives. Ciao.